Hello and welcome to Now the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my kiddos. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 199. Next week is 200. Maybe I'll do a giveaway next week. Pattern giveaway next week. We'll see if I can remember. I got my coffee in my Scrappy Knitting Queen mug. Peppermint Mocha Creamer. This is my YouTube channel where I share all my knitting, crocheting, cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. Today I have mostly knitting. I do have some crochet finished objects. I have the windows open, so I'm hoping no cars will come by, zooming by, and you just hear the birds. Oh, I just love hearing the birds. So I have the windows open. Hopefully you can hear birds and not crazy drivers. Before I forget, I am wearing my Aurora Cabin shawl by Stephen West. Summer has decided to show up here this week, and so I have t-shirt on. It feels really weird wearing a t-shirt after wearing like long sleeves and sweaters all winter, but so this is just Knitpicks Stroll, and I just went scrappy with it. I guess I can. I don't know how long I'm gonna wear it. It is kind of toasty up here. This is my latest shawl. I don't remember when I finished this. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Oh, love it. So that is what I'm wearing today. Oh, there's the back. Can you see the back? And I'm wearing a shirt by Nitty Natty. I will link her shop down below. I think she still has this stuff. I haven't checked recently, but I will leave it down there below just in case. Today is Friday, April 14th, 2023. Forgot to say that. All right, I have 4 finished objects and 3 whips today. No stash. I was supposed to I ordered some progress keepers from Simply Serving. They were supposed to come yesterday, but they did not come. Dear. So hopefully today, I haven't checked the tracking yet. So I'm like, darn it, I wanted to put one of those on my shawl so I could show you my progress today, but it didn't happen, so I just put a light bulb marker on there, and hopefully today they'll come. All right, finish objects. I guess we'll get started. I think that's my spiel. I have no stash today. I've been good. But I am like this close to signing up for row 1 minis again. I really shouldn't, but I really want to. I've missed those things so much. All right. Here are the rest of my dad's crochet slippers. So I finished 6 of them, so that's 3 pairs. I did bring the tag this time. So this was Red Heart, and this one's called Gray Heather. Just acrylic yarn. Works good for these. And I don't know if I've showed the pattern, but here is the pattern. Crochet pattern. Crochet Adult Booties. And I got all my notes. And I put it in a little page protector thing. So yeah. It says easy, but when I first started these, I had a really hard time. I had to I tried to follow what the pattern said, and I'm like, this is not working. So I had to like fudge it a little bit. It says easy, but I don't know. I mean, it's easy for me now because I figured out my the pattern. Yeah. And I had to make some modifications for my dad's foot, obviously. So yeah, I will link that pattern down below. I'm not going to show each and every one of them, but I think I've showed these the past couple weeks. You start at the bottom. It's a free pattern, so I can just go ahead and give it the details. You start at the bottom, and then you go around. I don't know if I can show this. You go around this way to do this little bit in the back loops right there, and then you go back and forth on the top here. Do, 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 do. And then you go back in a circle to do the cuff part. So yeah. And that is the crochet booties. 6 of them. So I am all done. Or 3 pairs. So I think I've showed like 2 pairs in the previous episodes. So yeah, I did 5 pairs and his Christmas present is done. Check. I really need to get a move on for my mom's present. I think I've made her 2 pairs of socks so far. I think I make her 4, so I need to get a move on. I don't know what my problem is. I'm knitting a lot. I don't know. I think like big projects I did this in January and February, or was it December and January? December and January. And then my sweater. So I don't know. Maybe I need to focus on small things and not big things, but that's not going to happen. Okay, last finished object. Look at these. Oh my word. These are beautiful and they're bright. Oh, this is like a neon yellow. I don't know if it's looking green on the camera, but it is yellow. And that mini, oh, speckled, variegated mini. Oh. This was this is Pre-Twisted Yarns. Happy Augtober. This was one of her mystery sock clubs she did. I'm assuming in August of last year. I don't remember. This was Amy from Happy Yarn sent this to me to make her socks with it for her birthday. So, and I got them to perfectly match. Oh, they match, I promise. It's hard to tell. I can't get them to line up right. They match, I promise. That's as good as I'm gonna get it. But yeah, I did 15 rows of 2x2 rib. I think I did, I don't know how many rows I did. Like maybe 17 rows, 18 rows of leg this time. I wanted to put the heel in a black stripe, and this was too close. So I'm like, well, I'll just do it till the next black stripe, and that's what I did. Afterthought heel, I used US 1.5, 2.5 millimeter. When I start saying that, I second guess myself. But, oh, these are beautiful. I love them. I haven't weighed my extras yet, but I'm pretty sure I have enough for shorty socks for me. And I'll probably just do like 4 or 5 rows of leg and like 12 rows of 2x2 rib. I like really short ones, so. And my foot is shorter than hers, so I think I have enough. My youngest really likes these, and she's like, Mom, is there gonna be enough yarn for my blanket? I'm like, yes. So, I don't know, my minis, or the mini, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough. It's gonna be close. So what I plan on doing, usually I wind off 5 grams, cut it, and work from there. But I still have the full balls, So what I'm going to do is just knit my squares from that. And then I won't have extra. Because usually I have 5 grams. I always have like 2, maybe 1 or 2 grams left from each ball. I just don't like to play yarn chicken. So I'm just going to work from the bigger balls. The bigger balls. And I will then weigh it. If I don't have enough, maybe I'll just do one heel and then the other heel will be stripe for my socks. That won't bother me, but I'm pretty sure I'll have enough. We'll see. So I thought that would be smart instead of cutting it, winding off 5 grams and cutting it, because I will have extra. So we'll save it. We'll do a little yarn management, and yeah. Oh, I really loved working on those. Those were so fun and so fast. It was like, bam. Since it's getting warmer, I'm gonna probably be making a lot more shorty socks. That bin right there, I have a lot of like 50 grams cakes that I could do shorty socks with. So I need to take it. I need to dig in there and get a move on with the shorty socks, because yeah, that's the plan. And summer sock camp is coming, so that's another incentive. Okay. That's all my finished objects. All right, I guess we'll move on to whips. Now, I said I was going to make shorty socks, but these aren't going to be shorty socks. This is Mountain State Stitches. I bought this last year from Kay, the crazy sock lady, when she had her shop, and this is for summer sock camp. So, probably can't find it anymore. Oh, my throat. Okay, new sock whip. This one does not have the colorway name on it, but I know exactly what it is, so I will tell you. And I just I'm signed up for for her newsletter. And this colorway is going to be an update. Now, you won't see this till Monday. The high school is like right across the road from my street, and their PA system announces outside, which is kind of annoying, but I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, it was like broken for like 2 weeks, and I was like, wow, it's really quiet over there. And then during spring break, they fixed it. It was nice not hearing all their announcements and whatnot. But Woolens and Nosh. Ugh. Losing my voice. And this is Sprout. The colorway is Sprout. But, yeah. Keep a lookout. I know she has this in her shop every once in a while. So, I don't know. Since she's going to have an update tonight, this is going up on Monday. It might be gone, so sorry. This is 90% superwash Targhee, 10% nylon, 3-ply. Woolens and Nosh. I bought this last year. It's beautiful. Oh my word. I think Ray from Needles at the Ready made socks with this last year, I think. And I'm like, I think it was last year. Maybe it's been a year or two ago. But I was like, I need that colorway in my life. So, and since it's Sprout, I decided since it's spring, we're going to work on these. If you're curious about my markers, I will link a video down below. I knit all my socks magic loop. 64 stitches. For mine, this one I did a little bit more ribbing just because of that green. I didn't want it. I think I did 14 rows of 2x2 rib. So I have to remember that when I do the second sock. I think I'm going to try to get them to match. Because why not? Chiaogoo red lace. Chiaogoo red lace. 32-inch cord. Yeah, US 2.5 millimeter, US 1.5. Not US 2s. But I really love this base. I think I've made one pair. Yes, one pair with Woolens and Nosh before. And they were so nice and warm and toasty. It kind of reminds me of Patton's Croy, but it's nicer. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of rusticy, but not really. It's thick, it's plump, it's juicy. I love it. So yeah, I got 40 rows, 44 rows to be exact. I like to do my leg about 6.5 inches, maybe 6 3/4, including the cuff. So usually it's about 70 rows for the leg, but since this is a thicker base, I might do like maybe 65 rows. And it came with a mini, so look, it's like dirt. I love it. So I'm going to do the heels in this color. And then I will probably have enough to do blanket squares. And then I'll just have extra for, I have no idea what. With this thick socks I want, or thicker base, I want long socks. I don't want to do shorties because my feet don't need to be warm in the summer. So that is that sock whip. It's the only sock I have on the needles. Sorry for clearing my throat a lot, but my voice is just not working with me this morning. Okay, whip number 2. This is Knit for Brains on Etsy. I was hoping to get the first section done, but it just didn't happen. It's okay. But I have a ton of progress compared to last week. So now it might make a little more sense. So this is, I need to check my notes because I forgot what this is called. The Shifting Chevrons Shawl by Stephen West. And I think I talked about this last week. He recommends, I got my little stoppers here from Simply Serving. Oh, it's a little coffee cup. He's happy. The pattern says use a 40-inch cord. When I do my next wedge section, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to switch to a smaller needle because this is still, I still have 6 more stripes to go, but it just seems like overkill. So maybe I'll try like a 24-inch cord, and if that doesn't work, then I'll switch out again. But all right, I'm using Knitpicks Stroll. So I believe I forgot to put my marker in, but I believe I had these sections done right there. I think. I don't know if I had the yellow one done or not, but that's where I put my marker. I didn't want to go back and watch my video, so. Oh, look at this. So this is like the top of the shawl, and then this is like, it goes out this way, and then this is gonna go out this way too. So this thing's gonna be ginormous. Oh my word, look at that. Look at that. Now try not to bump the camera, but this color is navy. It looks black, but it is navy, and it's beautiful. So I have 6 more stripes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So I'm going to end the shawl, this section, in this color right here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 more stripes to go. The rows are getting longer, as you can see. I did 5 stripes yesterday. I was here from this to this yesterday, so that was pretty good. Oh my word, I love this so much. I'm going to work on this more today. Now that I finished my dad's slippers, I can really focus. This is not going to get done this month. I don't know, I had grand plans, but that's okay. it will get done. I'll probably have it done next month. I am weaving my ends in as I go with the Weave and Steven method. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to, I don't know, I'm gonna show this. So the next section I'm gonna go and pick up from here, and then I'm gonna connect it as I go to this one. So I'm excited to do that. But yeah, I really like this. The rows are long. I think each section is like 138 stitches, so it's not that bad. And then you just go back and you go back to doing really short, small, tiny sections, and then, oh, I love it. Let's see if I can go through my colors. Maybe, if I can not strangle myself here. Okay, so my A color is the navy. B is patina. C is dove heather. D is dandelion. E, cobblestone heather. F is pea pod. And G is pucker. I was trying to do my alphabet here. I was like, what? I think that's correct. But yeah. Oh, I love this thing. I'm using US Force. And my interchangeable needles. But yeah, look at how much cord I got. I mean, it seems a bit much. So I think I'm gonna go down, like I said. And I'm hoping to get this done this week and maybe start connecting. I have no plans this weekend. We're not going anywhere, so that is a plus. But it seems like weekends I don't get a lot of knitting done. But I think it's because I sleep in. I sleep in. Man, I would love to sleep in to like 7:30 or 8 every day, but like 7. 7 would be nice, but since kids are in school, I have to get up at 6. And that's probably why I get more knitting done during the week. Because I'm up at 6, they're out the door at like 6:45, and then I'm just like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna start knitting. On the weekends, I get up at 7:30. By the time we have breakfast, it's like almost 9. So that's probably why I don't get a lot of knitting done. And everybody's around, and so yeah, I'm probably gonna work on this today, and hopefully, I don't know if they're gonna be around and about. I don't know if I can start the next section with them around, so maybe I'll work on my socks. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but look at that. It is beautiful. I love it. I love my color choices. And that was like mostly what I had in my stash, so it was like, it was meant to be. I think I had two balls of white and 2 balls of like a burgundy. I think it's hollyberry. And then all of these. And I'm like, well, hollyberry really didn't look good, and the white, I was concerned with this gray that I might have 2 light colors. So there we go. That is the shawl. I love it. I love it. And then you bind off each section as you go too. So I don't have to do like the giant, like this one, the 1,000 stitch I-cord. That's right, it was 1,000. It was over 1,000 stitches. So I don't have to do that with this one. I just bind off like 130 some. Oh, I can't wait. Depending on time and if I'm still in the shawl mood, I will probably cast on the fragmentation shawl. That was the one he released before this one, and I'm just gonna do scraps. Oh, it's gonna be glorious. I can see it in my head. It's gonna be beautiful. This one, I was surprised I had 7 colors, 100 grams of 7 colors, so I'm like, just gonna go for it. I did see this version in a scrappy version, and it was beautiful too, so. Yeah. Plans. all the knitting. Okay, my last whip. It is connected by yarn. Is my Cozy Memories. Not a very, what you want to call it, beautiful presentation, because it's all, it's on a needle and I don't want it to fall off. I have a stopper on there. So I finished I did my squares and it's half done. Okay, trying to find my marker here. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so here is Friday squares, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So here is square 250. Half done. So that was Tuesdays. Now we're starting a new row. Oop. So there's Wednesday and Thursday. And I am almost done with today's. Tangled mess. I am weaving my ends in as I go, I promise. So here is today's squares. So I'm like, look at this. I am like so close. But I'm like, I need to get a move on with recording. I will still put my marker here so then I can show you Fridays again next episode. But yep, I did my 14 squares plus 2. And yes, I am using, these are my needles. I got a stopper on there. These are my signature needles. I love them. I have the midi tip, which is in between the blunt and the stiletto, because I use my finger to push. And ouchie. I believe these are the 7-inch ones, and this is a US 2.75 millimeter. I love these. They're kind of pricey, but I got these for my birthday a couple years ago, and I absolutely love them with this blanket. And this one's a row 1 mini. No idea. I took the label off. I looked at it, but I don't remember. I think it's Coats and Co. Atmosphere? I think that's what it is. It is just like a really light gray. So yeah. I don't know what else to say about this. I am doing 2 squares a day, and in hopes to get this done before my daughter's birthday in August. I cast it on her birthday last year, so I thought it would be cool to start it on her birthday and finish it for her birthday. And yeah. This is the Coziest Memories by Kemper Ray. I am doing 20 stitches by 20 stitches. And these are all fingering weight scraps. I really love this square. That one's nice. I don't know what that is. I think that's a Desert Vista Dye Works mini that I got from doing her sock club whenever I did it. Yeah. I think that's it. I'm doing 25 squares. 25 squares this way, and I'm doing 20 rows. So yes, I have 10 rows done. I'll hold it this way so I don't know if you can see it. I can't see myself, but I have 10 rows. I am on row 11. Oh, it's beautiful. And here is the back. Oh, look at that. So like the back is like as neat as the front. Oh, love it. And I weave in my squares when I have, or my ends when I have 4 squares. So I tie a single knot and then I just weave it in. So that's why my top row has all this dangly fringe. But yeah, that's that. I will move my stitch marker up. My shawl is pulling on my shirt and choking me. These stitch markers are from Twin Mountain Handcrafts. It's a little coffee. She has a little coffee set. My favorite. Alright, I will put that on today's square, and then I'll just show you Friday's again. So I don't know, I had to wait to record. I mean, it's 9:55. Usually I like to record at 8:30, but the sun is out, and so like I had to wait for the sun to move a little bit. So the sun, it's not like, sun is good for recording, but too much is not good. So that's why I did today's squares, because I was just like, well, if I have to wait for the sun, I might as well do something. Might as well start my squares. So that is my cozy memories. And that is all of my it's all of my finished objects. That's all my whips. Okay, I guess we'll go with reading and watching. Watching. Actually, no, we're gonna do reading first. I finished a book. What? I started and finished a book. Absolutely, truly. It is a middle grade book. I saw Laura from the Knit Girls reading it, so I'm like, and my library had I did Audible for that, or not Audible, digital audiobook. I did an audiobook from my library. Words. And I started reading Prodigy, which is book number 2 in the Legend series. Kevin and Ray from Needles at Thready, Kevin, was reading this book, or this series. I don't remember which episode. It'd probably be a couple episodes ago. He was describing it to me. I'm like, that sounds pretty good. So I went in my Goodreads, and I already read the first book. I read the first book and I stopped. So I'm like, okay, I'm not, and I looked, I think I finished it in like 2018 or something, 17. So I'm like, I'm not gonna reread it. He described it. I'm like, okay, that sounds familiar. And then I just started book number 2. So yes, I'm reading that on my Kindle. And it's very good. I am enjoying it. I gotta rearrange myself. Oh, sitting on the floor. I sit on the floor for you guys so that you can see my stash. Because if I was sitting in a chair, you wouldn't see it. It's a very low shelf. Okay, looking at my notes here, watching. Okay, my husband and I are still watching the Treehouse of Horror episodes from The Simpsons. I think we have 4 left, and then we've seen them all. They're so good. I love it. And we're watching that on Disney Plus. Disney Plus has all of the episodes, seasons 1 through 34. Yeah, 1 through 34, all of them. Oh, I would love to watch all of them again, but it's not gonna happen. Not yet, anyway. Maybe if we go back to Disney Plus. We're not gonna keep it forever. I'm so sad. I'm really loving Disney Plus. So I think we're gonna finish those 4 episodes, and then we're gonna watch Mandalorian. I think the last episode, I'm not positive, don't quote me on this. I think the last episode will be released next Wednesday. That would be episode 8. So I think we're going to start watching that. Let me know. Is there only 8 episodes? I mean, the other 2 seasons had 8 episodes. Anyway. So we're going to go back and watch Mandalorian season 3. And then probably after that, we're going to cancel. It makes me sad. I am enjoying all of my Disney movies. It's alright. I will... I am like kind of watching them in order. So I will write down what I ended with so that if we get it back at some point, I can start where I left off. So let's see. I finished Supernatural season 4. Kind of. I'm gonna say I finished it. I have one more episode left, but I didn't have a chance to watch it. I ran out of time yesterday. So we're just gonna call it finished. Maybe I'll watch it today. We'll see. So I'm watching that on my own, rewatching it. Love it. For Disney cartoon movies, animation movies, whatever you want to call it, I watched Hercules, A Bug's Life, and Mulan this week. I loved Hercules and Mulan. Bug's Life, meh. It was alright. It was okay. But I love the other ones more. Alright, that is it for reading and watching. Life stuff. I said in the beginning, summer has decided to show up this week. The high yesterday was 81. I think the high today is 82. That's too hot for me. It's too hot. But I am enjoying all of the open windows. Our air conditioner is plugged in and ready to go, but I haven't used it yet. Something about using the air conditioner in April is just, it's just weird. I don't know about this. But, yes, we have a couple more. I think tomorrow's going to be like maybe 80. And then Sunday it's going to be 75. And then back to spring-like weather. I think the high on one day is like 50 something, 52. So, yeah. I've been going out for walks again. I finally got better. Yay. Thank you for all of your kind words and healing vibes. I am back to normal. I still have, like, in the mornings, I still have, like, this coughing fit, but after that, I'm fine. So, I don't know, maybe allergies are starting to make their appearance. Usually I don't have problems with allergies, but I am getting older and they can appear. So, yeah, the past 2 weeks I haven't been going out for my walks because I haven't been feeling great. But this week I'm feeling better. It's nice to get outside, though, like by lunchtime it's like 75, 76, and that's too hot for me. That's where I get sweaty. So I don't know if I'm going to be going out for a walk today. I think I might pass. If I was smart, I would do it this morning, but it is 10:02, and I still have laundry to deal with. Finish this, clean up my mess, and by the time I do all that, it's going to be lunchtime probably. It's okay. I have all of the windows open in my house, and I'm enjoying that. Other than that, I really don't have anything else. Nothing else exciting is going on, which is a-okay. I'm okay with boring. My knitting plans this week. I'm probably just going to keep on working on these 3 whips that I showed you. If I finish my woolens and nosh socks, I will cast on another pair immediately. I haven't decided what one yet. Probably one for my friend Amy from Happy Little Yarn. I have 2 more skeins, Amy. 2 more. I think I can get those done before your birthday. I think I can do it. This is April. Your birthday isn't until the end of June. I think I can do it. So I might cast on one of those. They're over there. I can't reach them. But if I cast those on, I will show them next week. Whatever one I choose. Yeah, I would like to get section 1 finished on that shawl. And work on my squares. So yeah, I might have a lot of repeats. I'm gonna have repeat whips next week. That's okay. I don't know if I'll have any finished objects. We will see. If I don't, that is fine. All right, I guess I will end this here. We're at 40 minutes. That's long enough. Thank you for all of your comments and your well wishes for my sickness. Everybody is well in the house right now. I'm gonna knock out some wood up here. Yes, if you have any questions or comments, put them down below. I do love reading those. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm almost at 2,400 subscribers, which is bananas. Almost there. I think I'm at 2,394 or something like that. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I appreciate it. Yeah, I guess that's it. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you got a lot of knitting done while you were listening to me ramble. And hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.